the roar of jet engines. It's a sound that sends shivers down your spine, a symphony of power and precision. As the engines ignite, the air vibrates with raw energy, a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of speed. These machines are not just metal and fuel, they are the embodiment of dreams and ambitions, soaring through the skies with a grace that belies their immense power. The glint of sunlight on steel. It's a sight that captures the essence of aviation, a moment where technology meets nature in perfect harmony. The sleek fuselage of the jet reflects the sun's rays, creating a dazzling display of light and shadow. This is where the journey begins, on the runway, where every takeoff is a leap into the unknown, a venture into the vast expanse of the sky. An aircraft carrier, a steel island in a sea of blue. It's a floating fortress, a symbol of naval might and strategic prowess. From its deck, the most advanced jets in the world take flight, piloted by the bravest and most skilled aviators. The carrier is a hub of activity, a place where precision and coordination are paramount. Every launch and landing is a ballet of machinery and human effort, a testament to the incredible teamwork that makes it all possible. This is the world of Top Gun, where the best of the best push the limits of speed and skill. Here, pilots are not just flying, they are dancing with the wind, executing maneuvers that defy gravity and challenge the very laws of physics. It's a place where every second counts, where the margin for error is razor thin, and where only the most dedicated and talented can thrive. At the heart of it all is Pete Maverick Mitchell, a young pilot with a need for speed and a reputation for pushing the envelope. Maverick is not just any pilot, he's a legend in the making, a maverick who refuses to be bound by convention. His daring and skill have earned him a place among the elite, but they have also made him a target for those who believe in playing it safe. Maverick's journey is one of self-discovery, a quest to prove that true greatness comes from taking risks and embracing the unknown. He's a cowboy in the cockpit, a maverick who plays by his own rules. With every flight, he pushes the boundaries of what is possible, testing the limits of his aircraft and his own abilities. Maverick's style is unorthodox, his methods unconventional, but his results are undeniable. He is a force of nature, a pilot who embodies the spirit of adventure and the thrill of the chase. But Maverick is about to find out that even the sky has limits. As he soars towards the horizon, he is confronted with challenges that will test his resolve and his skills. The sky, once a symbol of freedom and possibility, becomes a battleground where every decision carries weight, and every maneuver could mean the difference between life and death. Maverick must navigate this treacherous landscape, relying on his instincts and his training to guide him through, and sometimes, even the best need wingmen. In the high-stakes world of aerial combat, teamwork is essential. Maverick's journey is not one he can undertake alone. He needs the support and camaraderie of his fellow pilots. Together, they form a bond that is forged in the crucible of flight, a brotherhood that transcends the cockpit. These wingmen are more than just colleagues, they are friends, confidants, and allies in the face of danger. The opening scene throws us right into the action. The deck of the aircraft carrier is a hive of activity, with crew members bustling about preparing for the next launch. The air is thick with anticipation, a palpable sense of excitement and tension. Every detail is meticulously planned, every movement choreographed to ensure the success of the mission. It's a world where precision and timing are everything, where the slightest mistake can have catastrophic consequences. We're on the deck of that aircraft carrier, the air thick with anticipation. The crew is focused, their eyes trained on the jets that are about to take flight. The pilots, clad in their flight suits, exude confidence and determination. They know the risks, but they also know the rewards. As the engines roar to life, the tension reaches its peak, and the jets are catapulted into the sky, leaving behind a trail of fire and smoke. The roar of jets is deafening as Maverick and his wingman Cougar prepare to launch. The afterburners ignite, and the jets surge forward with incredible force. The pilots are pushed back into their seats, the G-forces pressing down on them as they accelerate down the runway. It's a moment of pure adrenaline, a rush that only the bravest can experience. As they take to the skies, the world below becomes a blur, and the mission ahead comes into sharp focus. Their mission intercept two MiG fighters that have strayed into American airspace. It's a high-stakes game of cat and mouse with lives hanging in the balance. The pilots must rely on their training, their instincts, and their teamwork to outmaneuver the enemy and protect their homeland. Every move is calculated, every decision critical. The tension is palpable as the jets engage in a deadly dance, each pilot pushing their aircraft to the limit in a bid for supremacy. The stakes are high, the tension palpable. The pilots' faces are etched with concentration, their eyes locked on their targets. The jets streak through the sky, leaving contrails in their wake. It's a battle of wits and skill, a test of nerve and precision. The outcome is uncertain, but one thing is clear: only the best will emerge victorious. This is Top Gun, where only the best survive. It's a world of high stakes and higher rewards, where excellence is the standard and mediocrity is not an option. The pilots who make it here are the elite, the cream of the crop. They are the ones who have dedicated their lives to mastering the art of flight, who have pushed themselves to the brink and come out stronger. In the end, it's not just about skill, it's about heart, determination, and the unyielding desire to be the best. The MiGs are fast, but Maverick is faster. He pushes his F-14 Tomcat to its limits, engaging in a high-speed game of cat and mouse. His flying is reckless, instinctive, brilliant. He outmaneuvers the enemy, but his daring nearly costs him everything. Cougar, shaken by the encounter, loses his nerve. Maverick, ever the loyal wingman, pulls a risky maneuver to save his friend. The mission is a success, but it comes at a price. Cougar, traumatized by the near-death experience, decides to quit flying. Maverick, though shaken, is still hungry to prove himself. His skills and his daring have earned him a ticket to the Navy's fighter weapons school, the legendary Top Gun. This is where the best of the best go to become even better. This is where legends are made. Top Gun. The name itself is synonymous with elite pilots, intense competition, and the constant push for perfection. Maverick arrives at the school with a chip on his shoulder and a point to prove. He's surrounded by the best pilots in the Navy, each one determined to be the top gun. Among them is Tom Iceman Kazansky, Maverick's cool and calculating rival. The tension between them is immediate and electric. Maverick's arrival doesn't go unnoticed. His unorthodox flying style and his cocky attitude ruffle feathers. He's a natural talent, but his recklessness and his need to push the limits make him a liability. He clashes with the instructors, particularly the stern but fair Viper. But Maverick is determined to prove himself. He's not there to make friends, he's there to be the best. Section 4. Charlie, MiGs, and Moonlight. A Top Gun romance. Amidst the high-octane world of fighter jets and aerial combat, a different kind of spark ignites. The skies are filled with the roar of engines and the tension of battle, but within this chaos, a tender story unfolds. Maverick, a skilled and daring pilot, finds himself drawn to Charlie, a beautiful and intelligent astrophysicist who works as a civilian contractor at Top Gun. Their paths cross in the most unexpected of ways, and from the moment they meet, there's an undeniable connection. Their initial encounter is electric, a mix of attraction and playful banter. Maverick, known for his cocky demeanor and fearless flying, is taken aback by Charlie's wit and confidence. She isn't easily impressed by his bravado, and this only intrigues him more. But Charlie is more than just a pretty face. She is a brilliant scientist, dedicated to her work and respected by her peers. Her knowledge of astrophysics and her role in the military operations make her an invaluable asset to the team. She's intelligent, independent, and she sees through Maverick's bravado to the vulnerability beneath. She understands the pressures he faces and the risks he takes every time he climbs into the cockpit. Their conversations are deep and meaningful, revealing layers of their personalities that they rarely show to others. Their romance blossoms against the backdrop of roaring jets and the ever-present danger of Maverick's profession. The intensity of their feelings mirrors the intensity of the aerial battles they witness daily. Each stolen moment together is precious, a brief respite from the chaos around them. She challenges him, pushes him to confront his demons, and helps him to see beyond the need for speed. Charlie's influence on Maverick is profound. She encourages him to reflect on his actions and consider the consequences. She becomes his anchor, grounding him when the adrenaline rush threatens to consume him. But their love affair is far from simple. The pressures of their respective roles and the constant threat of danger create a volatile environment. Arguments and misunderstandings are inevitable, and their relationship is tested time and again. Charlie is wary of Maverick's reckless nature, and the shadow of his past hangs over their relationship. She fears for his safety and struggles with the knowledge that every mission could be his last. Maverick, on the other hand, grapples with his own insecurities and the ghosts of his past failures. Their love is a delicate balance, a dance between passion and fear, hope and uncertainty. Despite the challenges, their bond grows stronger. They learn to navigate the turbulence together, finding solace in each other's arms. Their love story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of connection, even in the most unlikely of places. As the sun sets over the ocean and the jets fly in formation, Maverick and Charlie stand together hand in hand, ready to face whatever the future holds. Their journey is far from over, but they know that as long as they have each other, they can weather any storm. Section 5. Pushing the Limits Training Day at Top Gun. The training at Top Gun is grueling, a relentless test of skill and nerve. Every day, the pilots are pushed to their breaking points, both physically and mentally. The program is designed to weed out the weak and forge the best into elite aviators. It's not just about flying, it's about survival, strategy, and the ability to make split-second decisions under extreme pressure. Maverick excels in the air, his natural talent evident in every maneuver. His ability to read the sky and anticipate the moves of his opponents sets him apart. He dances with his jet, making it an extension of himself. His confidence is palpable and his skills are undeniable. But with great talent comes great responsibility, and Maverick's journey is just beginning. He's a gifted pilot, pushing his F-14 to its limits and beyond. The F-14 Tomcat is a formidable machine, and in Maverick's hands it becomes a weapon of precision and power. He executes sharp turns and high-speed maneuvers with ease, leaving his instructors both impressed and concerned. They see his potential, but they also see the danger in his overconfidence. But his recklessness and his disregard for the rules put him at odds with the instructors and his fellow pilots. Maverick's need to prove himself often leads to confrontations. He breaks formation, challenges authority, and takes risks that others wouldn't dare. His actions create tension and mistrust among his peers, who see him as a wild card. The instructors, while recognizing his talent, struggle to rein him in. His rivalry with Iceman intensifies, their different approaches to flying fueling a bitter competition. Iceman is the epitome of discipline and precision, a stark contrast to Maverick's daring and impulsive style. Their clashes in the sky are legendary, each trying to outdo the other. The competition pushes them both to new heights, but it also breeds animosity. Their heated arguments on the ground reflect the fierce battles they fight in the air. The training simulations become increasingly challenging, pushing the pilots to their physical and mental limits. Each mission is designed to test their skills in new and unexpected ways. They face complex aerial maneuvers, high-stakes scenarios, and intense flight simulations that mimic real combat situations. The pressure is immense, and the margin for error is slim. Every decision counts, and the consequences of failure are severe. Maverick's confidence grows, but so does his recklessness. With each successful mission, he becomes bolder, pushing the boundaries of what is possible. He thrives on the adrenaline rush, the thrill of the chase, and the satisfaction of victory. But his increasing disregard for the rules and the safety of others begins to raise serious concerns. His instructors and fellow pilots watch with a mix of admiration and apprehension. He bends the rules, takes unnecessary risks, and puts himself and his wingman in danger. Maverick's actions become more unpredictable and hazardous. He flies dangerously close to obstacles, performs risky stunts, and often leaves his wingman struggling to keep up. His need to push the envelope and prove his superiority blinds him to the potential consequences. The tension within the squadron reaches a boiling point. His instructors warn him that his need for speed could cost him his life. They see the potential for disaster in his behavior and try to rein him in. Stern warnings and reprimands become a regular occurrence. The instructors emphasize the importance of discipline, teamwork, and adherence to protocol. They know that in the high-stakes world of aerial combat, one wrong move can be fatal. But Maverick is convinced he can fly his way out of any situation. His determination and belief in his abilities are unshakable. He sees himself as invincible, capable of overcoming any obstacle through sheer skill and willpower. As he navigates through difficult terrain and handles his jet with confidence, he remains steadfast in his conviction. The question remains, will his talent be enough to save him from the dangers he so willingly courts?